Hello. So I am getting ready to head into a coffee shop to work on my budget for the month because it is the beginning of February. So I thought I would just take you all along. I'm going to just go through the budget. We use the EveryDollar app and website to do our budget and then to track it throughout the month. It works super well for us because I have the app on my phone and my husband has it on his, and then we just track all of our transactions as they happen so we can see our accounts go down as they are happening. We actually prefer the YNAB app, but it has a fee associated with it, so we used it for a year and loved it, and now we just kind of adapt the EveryDollar to work as much like YNAB as it can. I really recommend it. It seems like it has changed a lot for our budgeting, and we've been really happy with it. So I'm going to go in. We do try to live off of one of our incomes and then send the other income towards debt. So I'm going to just start out by putting just the one income in there and budgeting all that. And then you'll see what we have left over that is going to need to be paid for our other income. And then whatever's left from that then goes towards debt. So come on along.
Welcome to our February budget. So I start out by putting just one of our incomes in. We prefer to live off of one paycheck and send the rest towards debt. So I just start with budgeting for that paycheck. And by one paycheck, I mean one income. And then also our childcare HSA. So first we start with groceries. We budget $350 a month for groceries. In our restaurants, we do $200. Clearly, I'm just thinking there. And then I moved down to Josh's fund money, but then went back up to restaurants just to show. If you look over on the right side, we had 219 because we had 1985 to begin with in that balance. For Josh's fund money, we budget $50. We each get $50 a month, and if there's any left over, that stays in our account. So for me, as you can see, the balance started at $15.83. So then it will be $65.83 after the $50 that I get added for February. Gas, we typically do $2.20 per month, and we had $10 left over last month, bring it to $230.03. Just reviewing what we had left over in the accounts. I like the fund feature where you can let the amounts pull forward. That was a added feature from the time we started with EveryDollar to now. Before, I had to manually do that, and it was super annoying. Moving down into housing, our mortgage is $1,379.64. So I put that in there. Our natural gas is usually around $100 a month. We usually end up changing these a bit, either above or below what they are budgeted for, because it changes based on your usage. Electricity, I also budget $100 a month. We do not have a trash bill this month because it's every other month that it's billed, so I just keep that at zero. Our water, we'll do $90 this month. Home maintenance, typically this is kind of a category that we sometimes fund monthly to make a sinking fund, and other times if I don't foresee anything, I don't put anything in there. So I'm not going to put anything in there this month. That's me thinking about whether I want to or not, kind of going up and down. Transportation, we already budgeted gas at the top, and then it just filtered down. The ones at the top are the things that I most commonly add things to. So the gas and groceries, restaurants, and our fund money. For car maintenance, we do $41.66 a month, and then that turns into like a sinking fund for car maintenance. Insurance, we pay every 6 months, so we already paid it in January, so needed to budget nothing for that. For food, we already did groceries and restaurants. And alcohol, I added $20. Maybe we'll buy some wine, but more than likely we probably won't buy anything in terms of alcohol this month because we have a lot of beer left over. And hair and cosmetics, I am planning, going back to phone. $80 a month is our phone bill. We use Cricket Wireless. Hair, cosmetic, and clothing, I'm going to add enough money to get my hair done, so $200. I typically do it once a year on my birthday, and my birthday is in February, so that is planned for then. Seeing our fund money again. Then we'll move down into what they term the lifestyle categories. For the baby, we budget for daycare, and then a couple added expenses. It looks like the balance was $91.64 in that account. So I add $900. Daycare is like $830 a month. Miscellaneous is $100 a month. Pet care, unfortunately, we don't get to budget for that anymore. Our sweet Lily passed in January. And entertainment, we will do, let's see, what do we have going on in entertainment this month? Most of the things I think we budget for in other spaces. We'll be celebrating my birthday. I am going to work a lot, so I don't know that we will really like go to the movies or anything. So we will probably just leave it as is. No, let's actually say $40. $40 in entertainment. Going down to vacation. The vacation does cover our like birthdays and whatnot. So we'll put in some money for that. I kind of scroll down just to see what else is left, because as you can see, if you look at the top, there's $200 left to budget. So I'm kind of thinking about where I want that money to go, which is why I took the $40 out of entertainment. I do like that it kind of shows you a running total at the top, so I can kind of go through and think about what we really want to do. So let's see, vacation. Again, we're celebrating my birthday. We're going to go to Portland. And then I start thinking about it. I'm like, oh yeah, we actually have to budget for the gym, and that's $280 a month. So then that brings us over budget. So over budget by $39.67. And again, whatever we're over budget will come out of the other income that we do not have in there. And then whatever is left over will go into the student loan account. We don't have any other debts that we're paying off anymore. It's just the student loan account. So we'll put that in there. So then I go back up and I think about what else do we want to have to be taken out of that other income for the month, because really our goal is to always live off of one income, knowing that when we have extra things like my birthday, which I'm spending $200 on my hair that we don't usually do, then it's going to go over a little bit. So then I come back up here to the entertainment and vacation category again, still thinking about what I want to do. And then ultimately decided $100 for vacation, so that should cover like getting dinner. We might use points for that. We'll see. And then I just scroll back up here to the top, and then I'm going over each of our budget items just to see if there's anything that I missed, knowing that we are $139.67 over budget using just the one income. Kind of thinking about our utilities. Is there anything extra happening in February that we didn't think about? We don't typically go out for Valentine's Day. We usually do spaghetti and meatballs at home, so that's not going to be an extra expense. If it was, we would just plan it for our restaurant budget. And we also don't really buy each other gifts for Valentine's Day. Well, that's a lie. We typically get windshield wipers. However, we still haven't put the windshield wipers on the car from last year, so maybe the gift will be that they actually get put on the car. They're sitting right next to the front door right now. So, again, no gifts are going to be needed to be purchased. We just need the windshield wipers to go on the car. So then I continue scrolling through to make sure that I haven't forgotten anything. This is like just a part of it, because I always feel like I come to the end and I'm like, I know there's something I'm missing and I can't think. Then I kind of look over on the right here at our income that we budgeted. So again, that is just one of our paychecks. And then I like how it kind of shows you the percentage of where your money is going over here. And it's kind of nice to see the different categories and what we're spending, like 14% on food, 41% on housing, $1,100 on lifestyle. And really remember, most of that is to pay for daycare, because the baby is in our lifestyle category, which clearly I haven't really thought about what these categories are in the past. All right, thank you. This has been lovely, and hope to see you on the next one. Please follow me over on Instagram at Vanderbroek, and subscribe to my channel and leave a comment below if you liked this and want to see more. Bye.